Today on People Now, where was Ben Affleck spotted on a break from rehab?
Big Brother ends with a shocking proposal.
Andrew Lloyd Webber may have revealed what role our favorite cat mom, Taylor Swift, will have in the upcoming Cats movie musical. Eric Decker is slamming rumors that he cheated on Jessie James Decker. We have the details.
And we'll tell you how Busy Phillips is trying to hold everything together as a mom.
All today on People Now. Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to People Now. Great to see you. We've got a pretty interesting announcement coming at you today. Mac and cheese flavored candy canes are now officially on the market.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't either.
But we want to know, would you try the new treat? So vote yes or no in our People poll, or just tweet your answer with the hashtag #PeopleNow.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt when they make a new product and new food. I'm really having a hard time with this.
We recently tried crickets, so real crickets, so I feel like we would try these.
Oh, we'd try it.
We want to know if you'll try them, so vote.
We got our doubts. We'll check in on the results a little later, but for now, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Spoiler alert for all you Big Brother fans out there. Watch this.
In front of millions around the world, I don't really care about any girl in the world. I want you and only you. And I don't really know what my future holds, but I do know I want you in it.
Yeah.
So, Bailey, amethyst dating, will you marry me?
Yes, yes, yes.
I love all the gasps in the crowd there. Oh my goodness, can you feel the love here? There was a proposal on the season 20 finale after eliminated contestant Chris Swaggy C. Williams popped the question to Bailey Dayton. Now, the two had struck up a romance in their short time together on the show. Swaggy C. revealing he spent a lot of time with Bailey's family while she was competing. And he added, watching you tell millions around the world how much you love me made me realize that girlfriend just wasn't enough. Bailey tells ET she was completely blindsided by the proposal, but the two can't wait to start their life together in LA. Now, meanwhile, Williams reveals he planned the proposal only 4 days prior. He explained it this way. He said, quote, I had the ring 2 weeks ago, but I was going to do it later, Christmas. But as the finale night got closer, her mom started having dreams. Then I started having dreams. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it on the finale. When you got the dreams, I guess you just have to go big or go home. Congratulations to the happy couple. What a great story. Now I transition to this, guys. Christine Blasey Ford, who has accused Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault, is testifying in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee today. It's going on now. Brett Kavanaugh will testify a little later. Other accusers, two other women who have accused Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct, Julie Swetnick and Debbie Ramirez, are not scheduled to testify. Committee Republicans, who are all men, have hired a female prosecutor to ask their questions. Democratic senators will ask their own questions later in the day. We'll keep you posted on all of that on people.com. All right, Ben Affleck was spotted at Warner Brothers in LA on Wednesday, arriving at the studio for a meeting after completing 30 days in rehab. He was in a casual blue t-shirt, the baseball cap there. Now, Warner Brothers is the company behind Affleck's Batman movies. A source told People this week the actor's doing much better after completing a month in treatment and will likely stay a while longer. The source adds, as difficult as it was to have his recent trip to rehab all play out so publicly, it now seems the way it happened was for the best. An insider said Affleck was taking this rehab visit, quote, more seriously than he has in the past. Affleck previously entered rehab in 2011 and years later announced he had completed treatment for alcohol addiction. That was in March of 2017. The insider adding he doesn't want his kids to have to go through this again. Earlier this month, brother Casey Affleck agreed, telling Entertainment Tonight that Ben was trying to get better, quote, for his kids' sake and for their mom. People confirmed Affleck entered rehab for alcohol addiction on August 22nd. As prescribed by his treatment team, he's permitted to leave the facility during the day and has since been spotted making trips to his LA home and getting a haircut last weekend. He's also been seen playing basketball with a coach at home, where his rumored new flame, Shauna Sexton, has been visiting. We'll keep you posted on that on people.com as well. Well, guys, Andrew Lloyd Webber may have just solved one of Hollywood's biggest meowsteries. Yes, a meowstery is a thing. Or talking to Vulture, the newly minted EGOT winner hinted at what role pop star and cat mom of two, Taylor Swift, which role she may be playing in the film adaptation of the musical Cats. He confirmed that she's going to play one or the other of the Macavity girls, although he's, quote, not sure yet which one. Of course, the Macavity girls sing the iconic Macavity, the Mystery Cat, which is one of the musical's most sensual songs, makes it totally fit for Taylor's vibe. He also confirmed what Swift fans all knew: her love of cats was influential in her casting. It's all paying off here. Webber revealed, well, basically, director Tom Hooper thought it was a really good idea, and of course, she loves cats, That's the ideal qualification for a job, apparently, in this case. Swift isn't the only celeb in the star-studded cast, though. Jennifer Hudson, Ian McKellen, and James Corden are also set to be putting on ears and tails for the adaptation, which is reportedly being shot in the UK later this year. I think this thing is going to be huge.
Perfect casting.
Perfect casting.
Perfect casting.
Oh, the meowstery has been solved.
No, I'm really excited, though. Obviously, Taylor Swift's a great choice. I feel like amazing promotion, too. Just have her promote it with her own cat.
Just walk around that cat in the city, which she does anyway. So good. All right, you've got more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, we are kicking off Star Treks with confessions from a pop diva turned movie star. Lady Gaga stopped by The Ellen Show on Thursday, and she opened up to the talk show host about the unconventional technique that she used to get on stage before her big break.
Well, you know, when I started my career, I mean, when I decided around 19 years old that I was going to go for it as a singer because I couldn't get any jobs as an actress. And, you know, I just hit the pavement running, and I was dragging my piano around New York City, banging on doors, you know.
That's heavy.
Pretending.
Bring a piano with
keyboard.
you. Okay,
keyboard.
all right.
And still heavy, very heavy. And I would call up and I'd be like, hello, this is Lady Gaga's manager, and she's really hot right now. And we would like the 10 p.m. slot for her. You know, she you know, if you can fit her in. And I used to just like pretend that I was my own manager and try to get the best gig that I could.
That's amazing. And of course, you can't leave Ellen without playing a little game. And Ellen had Gaga in the hot seat for a round of burning questions. Take a look.
What do you sleep in at night?
Nothing.
Me too. If you could only watch one reality show for the rest of your life, which would it be?
90 Day Fiancé.
I don't know that one. I can't even think of one right now.
He makes me feel even worse.
What's the sexiest food?
Pasta.
Okay. Who'd you share your first kiss with?
I think his name was Austin. I was at camp.
How old were you?
14.
Wow, late.
All right, Wicked the musical is coming to the screen. Thank goodness for this. NBC announced on Wednesday that they would be celebrating the 15th anniversary of the Broadway show with a very special Halloween concert led by the original stars Kristin Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. The two actresses will host and perform on the show, but fans are in for even more of a treat because the two icons will be joined by several special guest performers, including the one and only Ariana Grande. The singer is an alum of both Broadway and NBC televised live musicals. If you remember, she played Penny in NBC's Hairspray Live just a few years ago. And Grande has been a fan of the popular musical for a while now. She even told Seth MacFarlane in an episode of Carpool Karaoke that Elphaba is one of her dream roles. The a cappella group Pentatonics are also slated to perform. The group won the third season of The Sing-Off in 2011. To see the performers defy gravity in a very wicked Halloween concert, make sure to tune in to NBC on Monday, October 29th at 10 p.m. Eastern. And those are your Star Treks for today.
Stay with us, guys. Eric Decker setting the record straight about those infidelity rumors. Plus, we have your sneak peek at the new trailer for X-Men Dark Phoenix. That is all coming up in just a bit.
All right, guys, mac and cheese flavored candy canes are officially available for purchase. We want to know, what do you think about the new flavor? Let's check in on our People poll results so far. Will you try them?
No. Wait, that's gross. Overwhelming. I gotta say, I agree.
I'm surprised that a lot of people wouldn't just try them.
I'll try, but I don't think I'll like it. I tried, but I don't think I'll like it.
All right.
Keep voting in the poll, and now we move on to this.
All right, guys. So remember when Jessie James Decker posted this to Instagram? She posted this Instagram. It was a warning to her husband in December of 2016 that said, sometimes I like to send pictures to Eric with little reminders of what would happen if he ever cheated. So obviously there's the sausages and it's just cut up.
Kind of chopped up. The whole thing was a joke. We hope he learned from it, but now almost 2 years later, he's actually denying rumors that he cheated on Jessie.
So you know people are on the internet. People like to say stuff. This rumor started, someone tweeted this. They said, I know people who are friends of the girls he's hooked up with, have seen him in the clubs with girls who are not Jessie. So the tweet has since been deleted, but this is according to Entertainment Tonight, that this was tweeted at him.
Yeah, Eric tweeted and kind of responded to the whole thing. He said, sorry, lady, the only club I've been jamming is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And he adds, make sure your friends check their facts. Because look, anyone that follows him knows he's posting with his kids all the time. The dude's a like family man.
They've been in here. They seem like a wonderful couple. They were married in 2013. They have 3 kids between the ages of 4 years, 6 months. I don't know. I think that it's great that he clapped back. I mean, who knows if there's any truth to it.
Here's the thing. We love Jessie James Decker around here. And back in 2017, she told people about their relationship. She said, it continues to strengthen. And she said, I could not have picked a better partner to have kids with. We parent so well together. We both just are still madly in love with each other. We genuinely enjoy each other's company. She also said that they still flirt. They keep the spice alive in their relationship. By the way, guys, she'll be here next week. She hasn't responded to those rumors on Twitter.
Maybe she'll respond to us.
We'll find out.
We're going to ask.
There you go.
All right, moving on to some Busy Phillips. So she's getting real about the struggles of raising 2 girls. She's the host of E's Busy Tonight. She opened up about some of the challenges of being a mom in her cover interview with Parent magazine.
Yeah, of course, not really having one clear approach to parenting is kind of her thing. She calls herself the all over the place and doesn't have a plan mom. She says, is that a philosophy? On a daily basis, I'm just trying to hold it all together. That's how she puts it.
That's what I do, and I'm not even a mom. I mean, that's what we're all doing. She also opened up about being over the whole mommy wine culture thing.
Right.
So she says this is her quote. She said, you go to a preschool birthday party at 10 a.m. and it's like, does anyone want a wine cooler? No, girlfriend. I want to make sure my daughter doesn't fall off this play structure. And she also says that, anyone that knows her knows she loves a good margarita, but she's the best mom when she's sober.
That makes a lot of sense. I think most parents are best parents when they're sober. Now listen, her marriage kind of suffered after the birth of her first daughter, Birdie, opening up about her husband, producer Mark Silverstein, and struggling to kind of keep his end of the bargain as a dad, saying he didn't really try, but they worked it all out through counseling. They went into the birth of their second daughter, Cricket. Things got a lot better at that point.
Yeah, and another thing she opened up about, the post-baby body image thing. Now, obviously, we know that there's a lot of pressure for moms to get back in shape, and she said that she's not really okay with how her body is, but she's okay with not being okay. It's a little overrated to all of a sudden love your body after having a baby, and she actually stopped weighing herself, which I think is key just in general, because weighing yourself never really helps anything.
Yeah.
And she says the balance is the key. She says that, her girls see her exercise, but they also see her eat nachos, and that's what's important.
Being realistic expectations, the whole thing, seems like where she's landing here. So good to hear from her. All right, let's move on to this. The trailer that all X-Men fans have been waiting for. We're excited. Check this out.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
This is the end.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that.
I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once.
Jean lost control, but she's still our friend.
This is your fault, Charles.
The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
They're right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Boy, I got chills. The X-Men are back. They're ready for some action.
That was so intense. The first official trailer for X-Men Dark Phoenix actually debuted during the Late Late Show with James Corden. of course, it's already trending on Twitter. You can see why.
And now Dark Phoenix, it is the delayed sequel to 2016's Apocalypse, sets the stage for the X-Men versus Jean Grey. Now that's Sophie Turner's character, of course.
The cast, very familiar. James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, Jennifer Lawrence, Evan Peters, Jessica Chastain. It's star-studded.
I love Evan Peters and Jessica Chastain, so I'm excited about the whole cast, but those two get me really excited. Now the movie is currently set to premiere February 14th, 2019.
They are some of the most impressive movies in all of the superhero films. All right, watch this.
Resources are overloaded right now. I'll see what I can do. Everyone's spread thin. Kevin, find me an airship to assist a vehicle pursuit in Highland Park.
How bad is it out there?
So far, we've got 3 overpasses down and 5 collapsed structures, including the Tinsley Hotel downtown. 8 dead, dozens injured. Still pulling people out.
I have a friend staying at the
All of our resources are overloaded right now. I'll see what I can do. Everyone's spread thin. Kevin, find me an airship to assist a vehicle pursuit in Highland Park.
How bad is it out there?
So far, we've got 3 overpasses down and 5 collapsed structures, including the Tinsley Hotel downtown. 8 dead, dozens injured. Still pulling people out.
I have a friend staying at the Tinsley. Any IDs on the victims?
No, not yet. You think they were still there when the quake hit?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope not.
Got us a ride, boss. Come on, let's go.
It is getting intense. SWAT is back for an all-new season tonight, and the stunts and training the actors go through is no joke. So how does star SHEMAR Moore think he would fare in the field? Here's what he told us.
Our SWAT advisors tell us that we've been so diligent about our training that they tell us how proud of us that they are when we do it right. And they feel, and they told us, we could take you to a situation, and we believe you would know exactly what to do. The only difference is it's real life, it's real bullets. Those people don't want to get caught. They'll try to hurt you. So it's the stress and it's that stress level that you have to deal with when it's real life. So but we joke, like, we think we could do everything right except when it comes time to change our magazines, which means reload. Yeah. Because we'd be like, trying to heat of the moment, right? Because when we mess up on set, we just say, cut, and we do it again. And then the magic of editing. No, I mean, I really tip my cap to those men and women because it's really an honor to get to portray them. But I get to go home to my 2 bulldogs, my swimming pool, my bed, you know, I mean, I get to, but I really take my job seriously. I take this opportunity seriously because I think you need to realize what they do isn't glamorous, what we do is, but hopefully we're glamorizing and giving you a true sense of respect for these men and women through an entertaining television show.
And all of SHEMAR's baby girls know him for those iconic abs. Yes, there they are. Did you know, though, he manages to stay in shape even while shooting a hit TV show?
So I bought a gym and loaded it up with equipment that, you know, that works for everybody. And we made it all cool. I kind of murdered it out. And it says SWAT on it. They use it in the show, actually. It's one of our command centers. So we have a main command center, but then just for background, they'll bring in the gym just so it looks cooler for the shot. But yeah, we're all trying to work out at least 3 days a week, if not more. If I'm doing it right, I'm working out 3 or 4 days a week, 2 hours a day, and so I'll go to work early if possible, or at the lunch break, and then on the weekends. So we're constantly pushing ourselves physically to look the part, and then we have to do our job as actors and memorize and bring that to life. Yeah.
What's like your cheat day look like? Or is there like a cheat meal?
I cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, I cheat. No.
What's like your weakness? Like if it's like a food or something?
I mean, I love Mexican food. I love Chinese food. Let me get some pizza, some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. If the lid of the pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream comes off, it's not going back on. What is it, strawberry shortcake, ice cream cake, homemade chocolate chip cookies with some ice cream, with some chocolate sauce, put some almond.
Oh
yeah, no. I cheat. So and my trainer even says you got to have a cheat day.
Men can eat.
I know.
All right, SWAT premieres tonight, special time, 10:05 Eastern. So baby girls, get those Ben & Jerry's pints ready.
Another show to keep on your radar this fall, Murphy Brown.
Entertainment Weekly got the whole cast together for a little reunion. Can you believe it has been 20 years since that finale episode?
Crazy. They talked about everything from how the show changed their careers, how hard it was to say goodbye after 10 years on TV together, and the explosive decision for Murphy to have a baby in season 4 and raise him on her own without getting married. This made major waves in real-life politics, which of course they took advantage of on the show.
They're watching TV and all of a sudden they see that Dan Quayle is talking about her.
It doesn't help matters when primetime TV has Murphy Brown.
He is talking about you.
And they're just like, what is this?
Mocking the importance of fathers by bearing a child alone and calling it just another lifestyle choice.
The first show back was Murphy and Frank watching Dan Quayle on TV.
And I remember on the promo, they kept showing me going, but it's Dan Quayle. Murph, it's Dan Quayle. Just forget about it. It's Dan Quayle.
Murphy was a total inspiration in many ways. She was a hard-hitting investigative journalist who worked for a news magazine like 60 Minutes. It was called FYI.
She was also very comfortable in a man's world. She had no filter, she was hardworking, a little rough around the edges, and a woman. It was a character that we saw on TV before.
And now she's back on CBS every Thursday. Great to see a strong woman like her on TV. And according to Murphy Brown herself, Candace Bergen, we're gonna love having the gang back together again.
They get all of us better than ever, smarter, more confident, and in many cases handsomer and more gorgeous than ever. And then they get new people.
All right, so great to see those guys together.
They're really fun.
All right, guys, in case you missed it, happening live right now, Christine Blasey Ford, who has accused Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault, is testifying in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Yeah, Ford was asked how certain she was that Brett Kavanaugh assaulted her. She responded confidently, 100%.
So Brett Kavanaugh will testify later on today. Other accusers, two other women who have accused Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct, Julie Swetnick and Debbie Ramirez, they are not scheduled to testify today.
Committee Republicans, who are all men, have hired a female prosecutor to ask their questions. Democratic senators will ask their own questions. We'll continue to keep you updated on People.com.
All right, coming up tomorrow, Cuba Gooding Jr. is in, and he's filling us in on all the things that's going on in his family, his dating life, before stepping into Chicago on Broadway.
Plus, Cedric the Entertainer is here live talking about his brand new show, The Neighborhood. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from country singer Carly Pearce. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Carly Pearce, and this is One Last Thing. The last song stuck in my head. Oh my goodness, it changes every day, but I'm currently on tour with Luke Bryan, and his song, Kick the Dust Up, gets stuck in my head every night. My last date night with Michael consisted of sitting on the couch, making chicken, and watching Netflix and drinking wine, because he's a great boyfriend that drinks wine with me. My last big splurge was probably my